Today I'm going to be showing you how to complete Deeper Well Wave 23 to 25 on MHCR Hardcore Rifted. First off, I'm going to show you my wall character. You want to start off with walls. Your stats don't have to be as high as mine. I'm towards end game, so all my stats are pretty high. You can probably do this with 2,000 stats below mine. So first we're going to start off with our walls. You're going to come over to the edge right here in front of the stairs. You're going to place half of the wall and you're going to go as far over as you can. So it'll be a 5 wall. You're going to place it. You're going to go to the other side, do the same thing. To the edge of that rock, come all the way over and place. Now, I like to use my wall character as the buff beam, just so it gives the walls more armor. So I'm going to come right here, do that, buff beam both walls, like that. See, almost 50% armor. When I upgrade it, it's going to go higher. Next, I'm going to be placing my gas trap. I recommend this rifted. The walls and buff beam don't have to be rifted. Buff beam would be nice having it rifted, so if you would like to do that, you're able to. Here are my gas traps. Take in mind, your range doesn't have to be this far. I just like to keep the enemies down there. So I'm going to place my gas trap right on that little cross right there. Next, I'm going to go to my rifted and snares. Here's the snares. And I'll place that a little bit in front of it, like right there. Next are the rifted DSTs. So I'm going to go look at this block right here. I'm going to look at that and try and line the middle of the DST up with the right side. You see what I mean? Like if I do this, like that. So, and you want to make it room so you have another one to place behind it. So you're going to place it, then go work on the right side. You're going to place the DST, the right arrow is going to face the right side of that wall. So like that. And you go on the other side of it. And you're going to do the same thing. Right arrow, right wall. And you're going to opposite. Left arrow is going to be on the left wall. Same with this one. Left arrow, left wall. Sometimes they all don't get buffed, so just make sure they're all buffed just by checking their armor. Now, it doesn't matter which way you place these, so I'm just gonna do this. That helps me out so I can do my plus sign my arrow a lot easier. So I'm gonna come out here with a 1DU. I'm gonna start on this side, go over here, gonna look, see where's a 1, so 1 is right there. Now I'm gonna start on this side, going as far as I can, should break there. Make sure, okay, that DST is not in, so I'm gonna fix that. Start on this side. So 1, yeah, that's a lot better. So it's okay if a little bit sticks out, you just don't want the whole thing. And you're gonna place this, going across. Now, the last 3DU is whatever you choose. I tend to use my ethereals due to the fact that they do tons more damage. So there's my Tower Huntress. Ethereals are not rifted. So I place my ethereals right inside, right, like close to the DSTs but not on them, so I can upgrade them and repair them when I need. But they're on the buff beam so that they're able to get buffed when needed. I'm going to switch this character to my boosting mod. I'm gonna max out the buff beam. Yeah, see, 60 armor, so that's good. I'm going to put one into the ensnare, just to give it more health, and then the rest of the mana goes into DSTs. Four stars, I think, is max. I can go. Yep. Next, I'm gonna put the rest of it into the ethereal to kill the spiders. The final thing for this, you're gonna want to put the most crucial part actually is the striking gem. You want your striking gem to be fully max. So you want your bonus defense rate and your max defenses at max. Then the rest of the points can go to whatever you want. And then you're gonna stand. I tend to stand in here, just so that I don't get hit by anything. Sometimes I go out here. It doesn't matter where you stand, but I tend to stand here. Make sure the snare is boosted. Okay, it is. You can do this. I do this every time. The apprentice boost, if you want to overcharge with left bumper, you slam, quickly switch, and tower boost. There you go. DSTs shoot twice as fast. And I just gotta wait for everything to that. Now you don't need these reflect walls. If you need them in the front, the two reflect in the front. But if you don't want to kill the sirens that go up to the crystal, what you can do is take the reflect wall out of the back, and you can place an inferno instead of an ethereal, which actually works wonders. Now your walls might get hit quite a bit, which is okay. If you do want to place rifted, if you do want to place the rifted buff beam, I would recommend only take out the rifted gas trap. Keep the ensnare. The ensnare makes it so that the enemies who are immune to gas will be affected by the ensnare, so it'll take them quite a long time to get up here. Yeah, this is the Deeper Well. It's worked guaranteed every single time. I will show you how to do full peak well on this. That's after I complete all the other maps for you guys. Some maps I have multiple builds for, so right now I'm just showing you guys the builds that I do solo. That's pretty much it. Now we're just gonna wait until the boss. It might be better if you place a rifted buff beam, actually, due to the ogres and giving that wall a 50% armor boost to rifted enemies. But this is for only, like, to be honest, you don't need rifted gas traps. If you have only rifted DSTs and you have rifted ensnares, that's pretty much all you really need for this. I just do the gas traps just to have them. It's like a safety net for me. The last three are they're stuck due to the gas trap. I'll back off. Pick up the mana. Tag them a little bit. Oh, they didn't move. Oh, there we go. Okay. All this mana, you should be able to get all your DSTs close to not if all max. I don't have enough for max, so whatever. If you don't have enough to max out your DSTs, just go and put the rest into whatever you have down there. So mine's the ethereal. And here we go again. Okay, so I'm gonna apprentice boost. Quickly change, let it out. Make sure the ensnare's not going. There we go. Ethereal's not going. There we go. And Dark Elf. You will get hit a couple times by Dark Elf, so just be careful. Make sure you have a character that has, I would recommend, over 250k health when you're standing here. Hey, that's, if you see that guy, that orc right there, he's the reason why I have the rifted and snare. I don't know why he wasn't getting affected. Weapons in my face. Sometimes you will have to shoot ogres if they get close or if they're all on the same sides. Like there's two right there. I'm just gonna make sure I kill them. Or I hope the DSTs kill them. Now if you want to kill sirens and you don't want them to leave, just make sure you shoot at them, hit both of them, and then you can look away and help out. They won't leave if they take any sort of damage. So even if you do 2 damage to sirens, they will stay there. That's what I tend to do on my promenade when I play with my friend. I'm always boosting the tires to speedy because I want to level up my characters, and he's going around killing everything because he doesn't build. So I have each map, I think I've already said this, but I'll probably say it again. Each map I have multiple builds. I will show every single build that I use for each map. So if you don't like one, you can use another. These are just survival builds. They are not my campaign builds when I help people, so if anyone wants to see this campaign builds, just let me know. So I do have my campaign builds are very different from these builds, due to the fact that they have 6 waves and I do them all on hardcore, so I have to build fast. Now I'm just here helping out the DSTs, kill everything. So you don't have to do this. This is AFKable. You're just gonna have to be careful of the ensnare. Just make sure it's repaired. I think it would be very more AFKable where you don't have to kill the ogres if that buff beam was rifted. But since this is an easy map solo, it doesn't take long. I don't have to do anything. Okay, so now all those are max. I'm gonna up the ensnare to 2. This is last wave, so it doesn't matter what you do. It's gonna end after this, so. Okay, there we go. Now I do stream Monday through Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern time till I go to bed. So if you guys do want any help with anything, hop over to the stream. I will help you. It's guaranteed wins almost every single time. You just gotta make sure you listen. because once it gets 4 players on certain maps, it gets really difficult, especially throne room. If you stand on the DSTs and these DSTs go down the first wave, or it's gonna, yeah, difficult. My Twitch is Twitch slash, no. My Twitch is just Metal Dragon 132. I will have a link in the description so you guys can come by if you need to. I've had people ask me to do some YouTube videos from now, so just gonna do these, and hopefully, because they wanted to see how I build everything. Because I build some of my stuff different from others. I'm gonna make this go faster, so I'm gonna have all the enemies come up, just so they get shot. I don't want that ogre coming up. Go, he's dead. Yes, should be able to kill everything. Gonna help out. Now your walls, these walls, they're only there to mainly stop the ogres, because all the other enemies will get stopped by the gas trap and ensnare. So if those walls fall, you're okay. So don't worry. Should be fine. It might take down the buff beam. If that happens, just be wary of everything. Like watch all spawns just in case something happens. Okay, we got one enemy right up. Okay, so what you get from this on Hardcore Rifted Massacre, you're gonna get ancient gloves and ancient helmet and primitive gloves. Wait, I'm sorry. You get ancient gloves and primitive helmet. My bad. But yeah, this is the Deeper Well build. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys are able to do it. This is not a build I came up with, but this is the only build that works for me. Have a good one.